Hey guys, Dr. Kahu here and welcome back to my channel. Now today we're going to be doing a kind of final part to this what-if, and that is what if Goku had Frieza's potential, final part 1. Now as usual guys, thank you for subscribing to the channel if you guys have already. If you haven't, well it's awesome if you guys do, be so cool. And you know guys, thank you all so much for the like goals. But this is the one series I've seen that you guys have just smashed the like goals continuously. You guys are awesome. Yeah, it's only 3 parts, but it's the fact that you guys are participating. So you guys are very cool. Thank you guys so much on Dr. Kahu. And not only that guys, the reason why I say final part 1 is because I want to wait until the manga is finished with the heaters, Granola and Goku, all that stuff. So I'm going to end this what off in the Mora arc for now, okay? Hence the final part 1. I hope you guys understand, and thank you guys all for your support. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this final part 1 of this video, and that is what if Goku had Frieza's potential, final part 1. Now let's begin. So as usual guys, I'll do a brief recap on what happened previously and then we'll jump into the next part of this what if guys, okay? So what happened previously is Universe 7 decimated. Universe 6, Vegeta still helps cover. It's Vegeta and Hit that fight at the end, and Vegeta and Hit both cancel each other out. Champa gets angry, Goku fights Champa and destroys him. Zeno likes this, Goku and Zeno becomes friends, and everything from the storyline progresses the same. The Goku Black arc happens really quickly because Vegeta, Goku and Raditz decimate Goku Black. Beerus kills Goku Black, and Future Trunks becomes the proper guardian. He goes back for a brief moment to his time period, only to return battered and bruised. Vegeta and Goku go back to the future. They decimate Immortal Zamasu, seal him in a Mafu bar, bring him back into the past. Trunks becomes guardian of the world again. He revives everyone using his own unique power. If you don't know, watch the previous part, you'll understand. And from there, everyone gets ready for the Tournament of Power. Everyone has 48 hours and they need 10 people. This time the Grand Priest didn't announce it to no one, he only announced it to the gods of creations first, and then the idiot gods of destruction. So from there, 48 hours. So from there, let's begin. Goku looks at what Whis and he explains, "Hey Whis, if we have 48 hours, do you believe I will be able to fully utilize this ability at will?" Whis goes, "Judging by your power, Goku, and your unique ability, you have not noticed, haven't you?" And Goku goes, "No, I haven't. Your body is naturally moving with Ultra Instinct on its own. Your base form is your ultimate power. God key or not, you have surpassed your mortal level. Clear to say you're more like a god than anything else, Goku. But due to your heritage and where you came from, you are still a mortal in the god's eyes." Goku goes, "I understand." But he goes, "But not to worry though. After everyone found out that you defeated Lord Beerus and Champa, the other gods of destruction were pretty adamant that their universe weapons need to be strong, and because every universe angel has a sort of like, how do I explain to you, Goku, a room of spirited time or hyperbolic time chamber, whatever you follow the manga or anime, what ends up going down." Goku goes, "I agree, Whis, I get you." And she goes, Whis goes, "There's a couple of people from Universe 11 that you need to watch out for, Goku. Thanks to you, you have a little fire underneath this entire team. They are no longer the same team that they once were, so you need to choose carefully upon who you have in your team." And Goku goes, "Oh, I already have. I already contacted Bulma and she agrees. She's gonna ask for Future Trunks to come back here." And Beerus goes, "Hell no, Goku. We're not gonna risk no more of this stuff. Yeah, you're more powerful than me, Goku, but there is rules. You understand? I allowed you to do it before. Thank you for cleaning up the god's mess. But you need to understand, Goku. Time travel is no more things. Okay, Goku?" Goku said, "No more things?" Which like Beerus is really scared, Goku, because you scare him. But the idea is you can't time travel no more. We can't rely on that future part of Trunks. Alright, Goku? Goku's like, "Okay, Whis, I understand." He goes, "Very well. So, do you have your 10 fighters?" And Goku goes, "Well, if I was to count it down, there'll be me, Vegeta, Raditz, it's easy to, Nappa, Gohan, that's 5 Saiyans." And what happens is Beerus is like, "Yeah, that's pretty scary in itself when it comes down to it, what you Saiyans are capable of." And then Goku goes, "Then there's also Piccolo, Tien, Master Roshi, Krillin, and Yamcha." Beerus like, "Yamcha? That one with the scars on his face that acts strong? Yeah, he's powerful, granted that old fool unlocked his potential. But still, Goku's like, well, I don't have no one else. And then Goku snaps his finger and goes, I know someone. Goku's like, who? And goes, if you don't mind me, Goku uses instant transmission and he teleports to King Yama. He goes, hey King Yama. King Yama's like, how did you get... Oh yes, you're the mortal that's working with my old mentor, King Kai. Welcome, Goku. And Goku's like, nice to meet you, King Yama. He goes, And he goes, hey King Yama, I have a favor to ask. Frieza's in hell, right? And he goes, yes, that Tyrant's in his hell soul's father. Why is that? And he goes, well, you see, we're having a universe war, in a sense, against other universes, and if we lose, this universe ends, and what happens is, he's like, what? But because King Yama can sense God Ki and he understands exactly who Lord Beerus is, he knows this is above his pay grade, so he does exactly what Goku asks in a nice manner. Goku goes, don't worry, I'll take him away, and you won't need to worry. If I wanted to, I can erase him myself. I've learned how to utilize Lord Beerus' abilities. Not really effective when it comes to my type of training, but hey, this will be perfect for Vegeta. And what happens is King Yama's like, I have no idea what you're talking about, Goku. And Goku, but here's the instructions. Goku gets this letter from King Yama and he follows the ogre down to the doorway to hell. And then when he gets down there, Goku teleports and finds Frieza. As Goku teleports to confront Frieza, King Yama pulls out all the paperwork on Frieza, and he looks up Goku. When he looks at Goku, he sees Goku's mortal status is slowly but surely changing. Goku's body is starting to only emit divine ki, it's not emitting actual normal ki no more. Because of Goku continuously being in Ultra Instinct Omen, or just base Ultra Instinct. That's his power now. His potential has got so far that Ultra Instinct Omen is his base form. So when he goes ultimate full power Omen, man, you know how ridiculous this is gonna be? Yeah, Goku's crazy powerful. But anyway, Goku sees Frieza and Frieza sees Goku, and Goku goes, hey Frieza, I can give you a chance to get down, but only one chance. Frieza looks right at Goku and goes, and what would that be? And Goku goes, help us win the tournament, and maybe Lord Beerus will let you live. And Frieza's like, you're really offering me this? And Goku goes, yeah, you can train all you like, but I'll kill you instantly. Frieza looks at Goku, he's actually afraid, and he's like, why should I come help you? And he goes, I'll decline, and Goku goes, you decline? Goku goes, well then I'll just ask King Yama to make things much more harder for you. And Frieza's like, he could barely stand the Furies, and if there's a way worse thing than this, Frieza understands he wants to get out of this hell. He instantly walks to Goku and goes, I'll take your deal. Goku goes, fine. And what happens is Goku teleports to Baba. Baba resurrects Frieza. And as Baba resurrects Frieza, Goku's like, now, let's go. Frieza goes to try to punch Goku, but Goku's too fast and he moves Frieza away. He grabs Frieza's head, instant transmissions Frieza and himself to where Lord Beerus is, and Goku chucks Frieza on the ground right in front of Lord Beerus. Frieza hits the ground, looks up at Beerus, and Beerus is like, Frieza, what the hell are you doing here? Frieza's hell scared. Scared as hell. And Goku goes, oh, guess what, Frieza? Even though you're a ghost, Lord Beerus can wipe you from existence. So, if I was you, I would want to help out. Goku walks away. Everyone looks at Frieza like, we're going to destroy you. Easy as, but Frieza understands and he happily admits that he has to, get over it. And so they get up. They have at least like a good 24 hours. But this is when Vegeta asks a question. He goes to Whis. He thanks Whis for giving all his training, but he would like to ask Lord Beerus a question. Beerus goes, yes, Vegeta, and he goes, Lord Beerus, I would like to learn how to utilize the skills that you have. I noticed the big difference in power between you and Whis. And he goes, are you implying that I'm weak, Vegeta? No, Lord Beerus. I'm meaning that your fighting style, your skills, your tactics are more like mine than what I'll learn from Whis. No disrespect. Beerus smiles. You want to learn the ways of the Destroyer, huh? Boom! Beerus rushes Vegeta, punches him straight in the face, sends him flying. This is how Destroyers are! Beerus annihilates Vegeta. Vegeta goes blue, ultimate blue, and then evolution. He tries his best, but because Beerus has been training with a much more powerful mortal like Goku for a long time now, yeah, Beerus owns Vegeta so rapidly, stomps on Vegeta, holds him down. Goku is not reacting. He's watching. Even Bulma's shocked that Goku's doing nothing. Everyone's shocked, but Goku's like, Vegeta wants Lord Beerus' training. I think this is the way for Lord Beerus saying that he accepts Vegeta as a student. Bulma's like, what the hell? But that's just... Goku's like to Bulma, no Bulma. Vegeta asks for this. We need to respect this process. Bulma looks at Goku, but Goku, it's Vegeta. Goku kind of gets irritated, not at Bulma, but the fact that he has to not interfere. Goku goes, I understand, but this is what Vegeta wants. Beerus holds Vegeta and goes, understand Vegeta, this is the power of the Destroyer, to destroy when to destroy. You don't have enough in you, that ego, that drive you. Beerus grabs Vegeta's throat and headbutts him. Vegeta falls out of Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Ultimate, and Beerus is like, you would be more powerful than you were before, but granted Vegeta. Beerus chokes Vegeta and goes, here's a goal for you. I told Frieza to destroy Planet Vegeta. This shocks Vegeta and goes, oh, what? He goes, does this make you angry? Does it? Boom! Hits Vegeta head. Good! This is what you need to do as a destroyer. You weigh your options out. Slams Vegeta onto the ground. Walks over to him. And he goes, you must understand, it's not as simple as life or death when it comes to us. Yeah, true, I'm lazy. But if I wasn't, I'll destroy everything, because nothing's worth it in this universe. Until I met this stupid world. Beerus gets angry. And then I met Goku. You Saiyans! Beerus powering up more. And now I have a student that wants to train? And Beerus gets up. This world's changing me. And Beerus' aura is exploding. Vegeta gets up and goes, so you accepted me as your student, Lord Beerus. Vegeta collapses on the ground. A proud day to be taught by the god of destruction. Beerus is looking at Vegeta to rationalize all your pain and suffering right now. You Saiyans are unique. Lord Beerus powers down and goes, alright, but we don't have enough time to train Vegeta. Vegeta goes, he collapses to the ground and goes, the time chamber, Lord Beerus. I mean, you have time in there. Beerus goes, I'm not going to be stuck with you in 1 year in a stupid room, just me and you. What about all the food? Bulma goes, I have that covered. Beerus looks at Bulma and goes, here's a capsule, you'll never run out of food. He even has an automated robotic doctor, robotic chef that'll make you any food you want. Granted, all the recipes are in there, Lord Beerus. And so Beerus goes, I pushed one button, yeah, anything you want, Lord Beerus. That robot will make you all the food that is delicacy on Earth. Beerus' eyes widen and goes, your wife really knows me, Vegeta. Hey Whis, I'll be going for a bit. See ya. Vegeta gets up, he's injured. But Piccolo goes, let me heal you. Vegeta goes, no, I need this. He flies up, and as he flies up, he collapses entirely. Piccolo grabs him and he goes, your arrogance is still blinding you, idiot, Vegeta. He heals Vegeta, and Vegeta stands up and he goes, thank you, Piccolo. He stretches himself. Piccolo uses his closed beam to make Vegeta's armor. Again, Vegeta goes, useful power. And again, Vegeta flies off with Beerus. Beerus is already at the lookout. Piccolo was already up there too. Bear in mind, Piccolo can split himself into multiple forms, multiple versions of himself. So the real Piccolo is up there looking, goes, welcome to the lookout, Lord Beerus. Beerus smiles. He takes Vegeta and Piccolo, or Goku, sorry. Piccolo takes Vegeta and Beerus to the room of spirit in time where they enter, they close the door, and from there a whole day passes. When the whole day passes, Vegeta comes out, he has an earring in his ear. Beerus is like, I don't know about you, Vegeta, but I think I'm gonna use that room of spirit of time more often. I can stay in there for a whole year, Earth year, and sleep it away like it's nothing, and still do my job. Then it dawns on Beerus, I can do that! And Whis is like, what, Lord Beerus? Nothing. Beerus keeps it to himself. Vegeta sees Goku and all of them are like, whoa. Bear in mind, everyone has had their massive amount of training. All the mortals have got their ultimate forms out, so they're all pretty strong, to be honest. But the strongest ones in Universe 7 are pretty much Goku and Vegeta. Especially Vegeta now that he is Goku. Not to be surpassed, but Vegeta, he's on another level compared to everyone else. And so as they all get themselves ready to head to the Tournament of Power, They get there and they arrive. Beerus looks at Frieza. Hey Frieza, you do anything against this universe in any way, I'll tell Vegeta to end you right away. Vegeta looks at Frieza, and what happens is that ominous purple energy emits around Vegeta, and everyone that can sense God Ki sees it. Beerus smiles. And what happens is Beerus like, give them hell, you guys. They leave and they're like, good luck, guys. All the Supreme Kais are like saying that to Goku and them. They head out and they all make a plan. The humans work together. Gohan said he'll help support with Piccolo. Piccolo states that it's pointless telling the Saiyans. And Nappa's like, don't worry, Green Man. And what happens? But Nappa's like, oh, that's right. Sorry, Guardian of Earth. I need to make sure. Sorry, Piccolo. Piccolo's like, it's alright. We will hold back here. We'll make sure we help out from the far. I can heal those that get injured, yeah? And Gohan's like, right. So all of us back to back. Vegeta, Goku. He looks at Nappa, Raditz. You guys go and do what you do. Piccolo looks right at Frieza and goes, and you Frieza? And Frieza goes, don't worry about me, Guardian of Earth. I'll do what I'm told. And so what happens is, as everyone comes, it shocks everyone to see how powerful these people are. Bear in mind, everyone is more stronger than they are in canon, because they found out that the immortal that they're going to be fighting against is stronger than the God of Destruction. So they know that they have to be stronger. And so what comes down, everyone doesn't phase Goku until Universe 11 comes. When the Universe 11 comes, Universe 7 and 11, they both paired universes in a sense when it comes to power. Everyone looks at their kind of alternate version of themselves and who they're going to fight. But it's Goku and Jiren that gains everyone's attention. Goku makes eye contact with Jiren and Jiren makes eye contact with Goku. No one sees them move, but they both appear right next to each other, looking at each other. Jiren goes, so you're the one from Universe 7 that destroyed the God of Destruction in Universe 6. And Goku goes, and you're the great Jiren the Grey, the one that I was told was designed to beat me. Jiren's like, you don't look like much. And Goku goes, he turns away and goes, well, I look forward to our fight anyway. Jiren? Jiren looks at Goku. You villain. Toppo walks over and goes, can you take him there, Jiren? Jiren just says nothing. And then Vegeta and Toppo make eye contact. They resonate about something. He goes, that's one. Everyone goes back to their areas and they ready themselves for the battle to begin. All the gods come and they all get notified by Zeno and all of them what has transpired and why things are going the way they is. All the mortals find out exactly what happens as well. The universe is going to end, blah blah blah. This is when Frieza's shocked, and so everyone has to do what they have to do. Frieza looks at them and goes, so you guys need me more than you think, right? Vegeta opens his hands up and he powers up a little bit and he goes, not really, Frieza. We just needed 10 members to make it into the tournament. Frieza looks at Vegeta and goes, I will end you the moment we start, if you want, Frieza. Frieza's shocked. He's like, the insolence in this monkey in his head. And he goes, alright, all hail almighty Vegeta. And Vegeta appears right in front of Frieza without Frieza noticing. He goes, this is not a joke, Frieza. Any step in line from you, I have been given permission by Lord Beerus to erase you. Take that for what I say, Frieza. I will erase you. Frieza's scared. He's shocked to hear Vegeta did that or said that to him. He's like, looks right at him like, just can't believe it. And so, as everyone is ready, Zeno and Zeno's happy and tells the Grand Priest to begin. And so the Grand Priest puts his armor, who goes, let this tournament begin! Everyone rushes, they instantly rush at Universe 7, understanding that Universe 7 is the one that started this apparently. And this is all universes. All the universes rush at Universe 7. They don't fight each other, they rush at them. Universe 11 get there. Jiren doesn't move a spot at all. Goku disappears. He makes sure he stays away from everyone. It's pointless fighting them because he'll take them out. It's no fun for him. And so what happens is Goku's moving through them while everyone's trying to fight, punch him. He's just moving through them like they're nothing. Vegeta's rushing in, stunned, smack people around, enjoying himself. Bear in mind, every single person on this team does not need to transform, but Frieza. Frieza's the only person that needs to transform into a transformation, because everyone has the ultimate form thanks to the Elder Kai. Things are different. But what goes down is all the fighters are trying to hit Goku. Even Dispo with his speed tries to hit Goku, but Goku just walks right past him. And when Goku sees Jiren, Jiren sees Goku. They're about to begin a fight, but Toppo jumps in the way, shoots a Justice Cannon at Goku. Goku instantly flicks the attacks back at Toppo. Jiren, he looks over, Jiren's not there anymore. Goku says, he's gone. And so Goku jumps on top, all at top of the time part of the big ass pillar that does the time in the Tournament of Power. And Goku sits there and looks at it and goes, interesting. And he watches all the fighting go down. The reason why he does so is it's not that Goku is above them all. He technically is. It's more he's trying to conserve himself because these universe fighters have been trained solely to take him on. and he's gonna watch his team. Now, when once Universe 9 comes, Gohan immediately starts to take out all the fighters. So does Piccolo. All the humans start to decimate, and Frieza goes on his own. He has fun, but all the humans stay together. Well, all the Earthlings and Gohan stay together, and they destroy all the fighters that come their way. They're just owning them all. And so what happens is when the trio Danger corners Gohan, what ends up going down is Tien, what's it called, Krillin, and Master Roshi appear. Master Roshi does his paralyzing shock to shock all three of them in place. Krillin does a massive solar flare, and then what happens is Tien instantly jumps right behind them. He's a big ass tri-beam head, big ass full powered one, shooting all three trio Danger out of the ring. When Universe 9 sees that all three of their strongest fighters were taken out by the humans in Universe 7, it shocks them. Vegeta goes, ha! Out of my way! Closes the lines all the remaining Universe 9 fighters, and he rushes to fight Kaba. Kaba's like, Master Vegeta! Powers up to Super Saiyan 2, rushes Vegeta and goes to fight him. Vegeta's like, ha! You mastered that power already! Gosh, you guys are cool. Vegeta begins to fight him, and Kaba impresses Vegeta, making him happy. Goku's watching, he's liking this. Raditz is out doing his own thing. He's fighting the robot universes, you know. Nappa has just been Nappa. He's actually going around, stomping around, doing small things, trying to throw people off. But Nappa being kind of old, he's powerful, but he's kind of old and lackluster compared to all the other fighters. Master Roshi has been used to being weak in a sense with his power and still being able to fight. And so there's a bigger difference between Master Roshi and Nappa. And so Nappa becomes really sluggish in the fight until the point where he gets actually kicked out by the Universe 3 fighters, the ones that the dog that Krillin takes on in canon with Android 18. He actually takes out Nappa. When he sees this, Krillin immediately rushes and headbutts the fighter, grabs him, slams his head into the ground and throws him, and does a massive Kamehameha. Bear in mind, guys, Krillin has been training for ages with Goku. For all the humans that are there, Krillin is the strongest human that is there. Goku's his best friend. He has trained with this monster all his life. So Krillin is easily going to be stronger than Nappa. Okay? Just letting you guys know. I know there could be possible hate, but there's no joke about this one. I tell you that now. Zenkai or not, Krillin is there. And so Krillin helps avenge Nappa. Nappa's kind of irritated that he got beaten. He came out before any human, but hey, he had to deal with it. And so what happens is Master Roshi deals with all the other the universe that uses talismans and projections and all that stuff, like false abilities. So Master Roshi still fights the same people that he does in canon, but he overwhelms them, especially that bird guy. But instead of doing that one massive Kamehameha, but he instantly charges up into the bigger Kamehameha, like 5 times the size. But he also runs himself dry because he's an old man, you know. Goku's watching on, and when Master Roshi collapses, Goku appears out of nowhere and catches him. And he heals Master Roshi using his power. Master Roshi slaps Goku in the face and goes, "It's alright, son. Don't worry. I'm alright." Goku stands him up because that's good, Master. And he smiles at Goku and he goes, "Go back to what you're doing. I know what you're up to." Goku thanks Master Roshi. He goes, "Don't worry about an old man. It's you that needs to protect this universe. I'm just here for the sport." Master Roshi hops off and Goku wipes his tears and goes, "You're alright." Goku disappears. Jiren notices that. He's like, For someone that's apparently evil, he has weaknesses. And he looks at Goku and how he just observes his friends. Goku has leaving himself completely open from the back on top of the pillar, as if he has no care in the world. And so without hesitating, Jiren commands Toppo and his crew to divert their attention towards Goku's friends. And so all of Universe 11 head towards Goku's friends. And they instantly gang on Raditz. Well, they try to gang up on Raditz and all the humans. But Raditz easily pushes them away. He goes to fight with Vegeta. He fights actually Caulifla. And to be honest, he doesn't care about any of the Universe 11. And the Universe 11 fighters fight Piccolo, Gohan, Krillin, Master Roshi. And Tien, that's who they're fighting. And Frieza's out doing his own thing. Him and Frost are talking about collab together. But Frieza, we all know how cool Frieza is. But what ends up going down is, as they're staying around, Hit sees Frieza, hits him straight in the gut. Hit knows that he needs to take the fight immediately. He can't leave it like last time, because Goku would own him. If Goku is that powerful, he would own them. And so Hit begins to decimate Frieza. Frost's like, "What are you doing, Hit?" And what happens is Hit kicks Frieza far away. Frieza hits the what's it called? The pillar in the middle, and Goku notices that. He sees Hit sees Goku, and he opens a dimensional bridge pretty much between him and Goku. And he appears behind Goku. He goes to throw a kick at Goku, but it completely misses. Goku punches Hit, but his arm goes through, and he goes, "You're not here, are you?" And Hit smiles, "No, I'm not." Goku's like, "Good." Boom, flexes his ki. Hit gets knocked off the pillar, and because people can't fly and Hit's about to fly out the ring, he turns around and does a space-time bubble again, and he appears back in the ring. And this is what buzzes him out. Hit's like, "I couldn't even get close to him. What's going on?" He's buzzing out. He almost got eliminated by Goku's pressure. But what goes down is Universe 11 is pushing everyone to the point where all the humans are going relentless. Tien's using his tri-beam head as big as he can, and he's actually knocking out a lot of members of other teams. Bear in mind, Tien's attack is huge. It's so powerful that, like, honestly, like, if you watch the original anime, he pushed imperfect Cell or semi-perfect Cell into the ground. He put all his energy into it, but man, he looked so cool doing his tri-beam head attack. Okay, his tri-beam cannon. So granted, when Tien does it on this one, he's going to be knocking out a lot of universes. So the universes, they're the rat universe, his one gets eliminated straight away. The loved universes with the what's it called, all the girls, they get eliminated thanks to Tien's attack. But it's Universe 6 that does the massive difference. Okay, and so as Universe 11 starts to push Universe 7, as the Universe 6 Namekians that also help to fight. Caulifla and Kaba are fighting Vegeta, and Vegeta's just doing this to see where Kaba goes, and Raditz wants to understand how powerful these Saiyans are as well. It's Kale that throws the spanner and works for everyone. Kale gets jealous of Vegeta and Raditz, because Vegeta and Raditz, well, they got the attention of Kaba and Caulifla, you know. Caulifla has a kind of thing towards Vegeta. Vegeta's cool as. And so she starts to power up. She goes, "Use Universe 7." She powers up and turns into her Super Hulk mode now, her Broly form. And when Goku notices that, he goes, "Whoa, that's different." And she rushes and fights him, and she begins to do really good. But unfortunately for Kale, both Vegeta and Raditz are in base ultimate forms. Like, they're really strong as hell. And so he flips them and decimates Kale, kicks her in the face. That's Raditz. And Vegeta punches Kale straight into the ground, picks her up, throws her up, does a massive one-handed Gatling gun and shoots Kale, almost blowing her out of the entire arena. But what happens, she manages to hold herself, shoots herself back into the stage, and she erupts with massive energy, destroying majority of the stage, breaking it in half. Until Hit goes to try to hit, what's it called? They try to calm him down, but it doesn't work, and so Jiren shoots a beam right at Kale, but Goku instantly interrupts their attack and destroys the attack that Jiren chucked at her. Jiren looks at Goku. Goku instantly taps Kale in the back of the head, knocking her out entirely. And what happens is Goku looks right at Jiren, and he's still holding parts of Jiren's destroyed energy blast that he was going to shoot at Kale, that Goku crushes it. Goku looks at Jiren. "When is it going to be me and your fight?" There, Jiren the Grey. Goku flexes his ki, blowing everyone away, even Kale. Hit grabs Kale, everyone tries to retreat. Jiren's like, "Do you really want this, Saiyan?" Boom, he powers up his ki. Both of them start to erupt, shaking the whole entire arena, and this throws off a lot of people. Aniraza can't form because Goku and Jiren threw out majority of their players just by flexing their ki. To be honest, a lot of the players, like all the Universe 7 fighters, actually get pushed out because of Goku and Jiren. And what I mean by that is Master Roshi, even though he's fatigued, he gets pushed out. And so does Krillin. Tien manages to hold on because he separates himself with the 4 beings holding onto it. But what goes down is they use their ki, too much of their ki, to try to keep themselves on there, so all the humans are out just because of their flicks. Piccolo's too busy fighting the Namekians and go on this too. And so this does a unique change in the situation. Raditz himself is still fighting Kale, or Caulifla I mean, and Kale's recovering because Hit's got her. And so what happens is, as Vegeta sees this, he punches what's it called, Kaba, and then until Vegeta notices Universe 11 fighters rush at him. Toppo does a massive Justice Flash, and Dispo does a light speed attack at Vegeta, and Vegeta gets hit by Dispo's clothesline, and hits by Toppo's Justice Flash. Vegeta gets really angry and powers up to full power Ultimate form, and Dispo tries to move as fast as he can, but this is when Vegeta has had enough of Universe 11. He looks at Raditz and says, "Raditz, enough playtime!" Vegeta instantly erupts straight away. He goes, "You want a fight? I'll go for a fight." He goes Blue Evolution immediately and begins to destroy them. Toppo does his best so he can, but no, he can't do nothing. Vegeta hits Toppo in the gut, slams him on the ground, throws him away like he's nothing, backhands. He backhands Dispo and he begins to fight him, and as he fights him, Frieza's watching. And Frieza's looking at Vegeta. He hates Vegeta. He hates that Vegeta even said anything towards him in that regard. That Vegeta is, and he sees that Vegeta is open to an attack. And without even hesitating, Frieza turns and shoots he goes into his golden form briefly. He shoots a powerful death beam right at Vegeta's back, and it hits Vegeta. When Vegeta gets hit in the back by Frieza's death beam, everyone in the Universe 7 notices. Beerus like, "Damn you, Frieza!" He gets up to try and destroy him, but Xeno's like, Lord Beerus, sit down. Beerus is like, sorry, Zeno, Lord Zeno. He sits down and looks, damn you, Frieza. Beerus is super angry, and Vegeta's looking at right at. He feels his wound. Toppo punches Frieza right in the face, Vegeta right in the face, and backhands him away. And then what happens when Vegeta hits the broken pillar? Frieza shoots a massive ki blast at Vegeta. He goes, if I'm gonna die, then I might as well go die and kill a Saiyan. Now die, Vegeta! As he's pushing that to try and hit Vegeta, Vegeta is actually being hit by both Toppo and Frieza's attack. Toppo don't care. He wants to beat Vegeta. And Vegeta's really angry and goes, Frieza, didn't I tell you I was gonna kill you if you betrayed us? Without hesitating. What happens is Toppo senses Vegeta's energy. He was beat up by Vegeta. And so when Toppo senses that Vegeta's energy, he goes, I knew it. He's another destroyer candidate, just like me. Toppo powers up and he goes into his destroyer form. He knows that if Vegeta's the same, that he can't match Vegeta. And he has to go to it before he does. And utilizing Frieza's surprise attack on Vegeta, Toppo goes to his destroyer form and rushes Vegeta as fast as he can. Unfortunately for both Frieza and Toppo and Dispo, Vegeta has gone beyond his actual normal capabilities. Vegeta explodes, purple aura destroys the entire area. All the god of destructions that are left, all of them are like immortal, like this, but they look at Toppo and they say his destroyer ki is powerful, but not like Vegeta. Vegeta walks out, purple flames are erupting everywhere. Vegeta shows that his eyebrows are gone. Now Vegeta goes Ultra Ego, okay, the one that if you guys have not read the manga, Ultra Ego. So the more damage Vegeta takes, the stronger he gets, okay, that's pretty much it. Frieza's attack was a catalyst to that. And when Vegeta comes out, his aura ki goes, I'll deal with you soon. Big moustache man. Boom, he rushes to Frieza. Vegeta, boom. Vegeta stabs his hand right through Vegeta's gut. Frieza's gut, puts it right through him. Frieza's like, ugh, damn you, Vegeta. Vegeta rips his hand out and goes, that's right, you're dead. Boom. Hey, Lord Beerus, is it illegal to kill your own teammate? Beerus looks at Zeno. Zeno goes, nope, it's not. Vegeta holds him up. God, this is for all the Saiyans, Frieza. Everything you have ever done. Crushes Frieza's head. It's like, damn you, Vegeta. And Vegeta's like, now die, Hakai. Does a Hakai and kills Frieza right on the spot. Everyone from Universe 7 like looking. Everyone's like, good riddance. Toppo rushes Vegeta and punches him and punches Vegeta over. And Vegeta's standing there. And then Vegeta looks right at Toppo and Toppo's shocked. Vegeta appears and punches Toppo in the gut. Dispo tries to run past at light speed. Vegeta backhands Dispo, smacking him through the entire arena. And what happens is Vegeta flexes his ki fully, pushing everyone away. Bear in mind, Aniraza now all his members are gone. Okay, and there's only a few members left. There's only like Universe 6, Universe 7, and Universe 11 left, and majority of Universe 11 fighters are gone. There's Jiren, Toppo, and Dispo at this present time. Universe 7 is Goku, Vegeta, what's it called, Raditz, and Gohan and Piccolo. But not for long, unfortunately. Because as a fight with Ultra Ego Vegeta begins, Goku and Jiren are still looking at each other and they're still flexing their ki. They're not letting up and everyone's watching, they're buzzing out. The fight with Vegeta and Toppo is massive, but this big presence between Goku these two godly giants. It's just insane. Embarrassed, like he's unsure now. He didn't know that Jiren will get this strong, you know? And it kind of makes Beerus nervous. But what goes down is these Namekians are actually as strong as, well, they're pretty stronger than what they are. They fight Gohan and Piccolo to a kind of standstill until they both fuse together and make one ultimate super Namekian that begins to diss them both. Until Piccolo wraps himself around the Namekian. He tells Gohan to hit them with everything they got. Don't worry about me, I can heal, and so can he. And he shoots an attack, but the Super Namekian was able to push Piccolo off and grab him and slam him onto the ground and throw him away, but he got hit by Gohan's attack, he got injured, and then what happens, Gohan goes, I'll take this. He begins to fight the Namekian, he decimates the Namekian, to the point where, because Gohan's just pushing himself now, further and further, 100%, until he wraps the Namekian and he tells him, now! Piccolo does a full powered special beam cannon, shooting right through them, knocking them out of the stage. They both fall out. Piccolo has run fully out of energy, and so is Gohan, and they realize that they'll cause more harm than good being there. Especially Piccolo, because he's the weaker of the two, and he completely collapses and falls out of the arena. Gohan stand there. He knows he can't continue, but he has to anyway. And so what happens as this goes down? Kahu rushes Gohan, hits the light in the two. He's still in here. He's just biding his time. Because bear in mind, this Goku is more powerful than what they thought he would be. And so Kahu rushes Gohan. And Raditz like, no way, pushes her out of the way. The hit comes and goes and fights Raditz. Raditz tries to dodge, but hits attacks to skid him. Gohan tries to attack hit, but does nothing. Instead, Kahu gets in the way and starts fighting them. Raditz and Gohan get pushed badly to the back foot. While Vegeta and Toppo are fighting, Gohan is doing his best to try to do his best against hit. What happens is, go down though. Raditz managed to kick Caulifla away. And he meant that Gohan and Raditz managed to tag team hit to the point where they own and decimate him. Hit freezes Raditz, but Gohan manages to learn the time skip fast enough, and he punches hit right in the face, breaking the attack. What happens is Raditz gives everything he's got. He powers up a double Sunday and shoots hit. Hit tries his best, but he gets taken out by Raditz. And what happens is from there, Gohan and Raditz are smiling until they both sense this massive energy. Kale and Caulifla emerged into Kefla. And what happened immediately, Kefla rushes Gohan. Gohan's the weaker of the two. Kicks Gohan right out of the stage. Gohan falls out and she rushes at Raditz. Raditz manages to block himself, but Kefla starts to dominate Raditz. And these are all stronger versions. So this is Kefla versus Raditz, Toppo versus Vegeta, Goku versus Jiren. But Goku and Jiren haven't done nothing yet. What happens is, as they're both staring at each other, Jiren goes, What is strength to you, Goku? And Goku goes, well, I grew up knowing certain strength in a sense. I have my own form of power, yes. But when it comes to strength, it's more about me using it for the protection of others. What about you and Jiren just selfishly states, to gain more power, to stop those that do evil, blah blah blah. Goku just looked like kind of clearing his ear. I was like, really? Boring. And what goes down is they both get shocked just by the explosion that happens behind them. When Raditz powers up to Ultimate Form Blue, Kefla's like, alright then, she powers up and begins to fight Raditz, and they become equal on fighting terms, you know, until she starts to overpower him and become Super Saiyan. Once she goes Super Saiyan, she begins to decimate Raditz. Raditz can't do nothing to this Kefla. She's way more stronger. But when she rushes on Raditz, like, you think this is over? Do you think this is over? Thanks to Kakarot, I learned this. You know, he powers up fully and goes Kaioken times 20. So in Ultimate Blue Evolution, Ultimate Blue Kaioken times 20, the Raditz for a brief moment is able to fight Kefla and max power. But what ends up going on, he gets pushed back so bad from her to the point where she actually injures Raditz. And what happens is just before Raditz gets thrown out by her, she smiles and goes, we trained for this for a while. We understand the limits of the earrings. The earrings only last for an hour. She only lost control because of her jealousy. She opens her hands up, but boom, she powers up to full power. You stood no chance against me in the first place, Raditz. She does her ultimate attack and shoots Raditz right out of the arena. And she turns back and rushes. As she rushes in, she doesn't particularly help Toppo, but she knows that the Saiyans of Universe 7 are the warrior, and she knows that she only has a certain amount of time to utilize those earrings. So as she goes to help Toppo, she comes over and Toppo gets punched straight into the pillar in the middle, cracking the pillar in half. Kefla said, what the? Vegeta appears, grabs Kefla and it slams her onto the ground, rolls over, chucks a massive key ball at Toppo. Toppo manages to dodge it, but Vegeta punches him straight back into the pillar again. Kefla said, what the? Vegeta slams his foot right into her back, kicking her right into the air. Vegeta appears in the air, slamming her down. Kefla explodes of anger. She's so angry she goes rages into Super Saiyan 2. And she rushes at Vegeta, and Vegeta dodges her, easily grabs her foot, rushes her, chucks her at Toppo, and because Toppo's in the destroyer form, he touches Kefla briefly and hurts her badly. And Toppo's like, I'm sorry, boom! Vegeta appears, punches Toppo. He goes, what are you sorry for? You gave up your morals, right? He begins to destroy Toppo. To the point where Toppo can't do nothing. Vegeta goes, ha! Kefla gets up, Vegeta kicks her straight away. I'll deal with you soon. Vegeta grabs Toppo, grabs by the mustache, headbutts him in the head. You worthless! Boom! Waste of space! Grabs Toppo and destroys him. You are what they consider a god of destruction candidate? You're nothing but a stupid idiot on an ego trip. Slams Toppo and goes, that's what I'm gonna call this form. If Kakarot has Ultra Instinct, I have Ultra Ego. Vegeta's like, Beerus like, Ultra Ego? Why didn't you say Destroyer Key? Ultra Ego. There's your ego, Vegeta. Whis is like, I think that reflects upon you, Lord Beerus. His ego comes from you. Beerus like, come on, Whis! And so what goes down is Vegeta, he's over it, He goes, want me to show you true power? I'll tell you I'm fighting for my wife. Everyone, my son, even that idiot Kakarot and his family, because no matter what, they are my family. The Earth is my home. Vegeta begins to power up, and you are in my way. Vegeta goes, and this is the end for you, mustache. Boom, rushes at Toppo, and Toppo's like, tries to do his biggest, Hakai goes, Hakai! Chucks it at Vegeta, Vegeta goes, nothing! Jumps right through it, destroys it entirely, pulls his fist back, and he goes, now take this! He goes, does his own form of Saiyan revenge, but it's a destroyer jab, punches Toppo right in the face, almost kills him, punches him right out of the arena. When Toppo, when he lands, he's injured as it takes what's it called, Vados to his Marguerite to heal Toppo because he was that injured from Vegeta's attack. Vegeta lands and Kefla powers up and goes, how dare you treat us like we're nothing? And Vegeta goes, you are. Boom, he appears by Kefla, kicks her right in the side of the ribs, cracking her ribs. She coughs out and Vegeta knees her in the head, but he underestimates her. She grabs him and she does like this kind of self-destruct attack where she grows into the big version of Kahu, or the Broly version to Kefla, and exposes the energy so massive that both of them get pushed out to the sides of the arena. Vegeta felt that. He can't believe that he actually felt that, but it made him stronger. And he smiles, and Kefla is actually the same. Now that she's released the rage, she rushes at Vegeta, and Vegeta's doing the same. Both of them acting like primal Saiyans. Beerus is enjoying it, so is Vegeta. Kaol is doing really good in her monster state, and so is Vegeta. His Ultra Ego and Kaol's monster state kind of balance each other out because she's just getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and so is Vegeta. But all in all, they both cancel each other out when they both do their final attack. Vegeta opens his hand and goes, nicely done, I hope this doesn't kill you. Bear in mind, Vegeta has taken a pretty big beating to keep the strength up. Kale does this, Kefla does the same. She powers up her attack, and when she shoots at Vegeta, and Vegeta does the same. Vegeta's attack eats her entire attack up, thanks to her being Destroyer Key. And before it hits her, Vegeta nullifies the attack. He appears in front of the beam, and he puts everything into his final attack. He punches Kefla right in the face. And they hit the side of the ring. It blows up. Both Vegeta and Kefla get thrown straight out of the arena. Vegeta appears on the podium, and so does Kefla. Vegeta wasn't meant to lose, but because of the arena was already destroyed badly, and because of how hard he hit her, Vegeta appeared out of the arena. He's disappointed, but he goes, hey, he's fine. He looks at Goku and goes, it's all on you, Kakarot. Don't disappoint. Goku looks at Vegeta and goes, alright then. And Jiren's just me and you then, Jiren the Grey. Jiren's like, what the? And like Goku powers up more. And Jiren's like, his power is even more. Bear in mind, Goku and Jiren have just been stalling each other with their kind of flicks, you know. In an instant, the moment Goku stops, Jiren sees that. He releases hundreds of punches, but Goku dodges them more, and appears in the middle and punches Jiren right in the gut, pushing Jiren back. Jiren's like, how did you go? Goku appears again, kicking Jiren on the side of the head. But lucky Jiren was able to pull his arm up, but he gets slammed onto the wall. Jiren's like, huh? Goku appears and punches Jiren right in the gut again, with his left hand cracking Jiren's robe. He's like, ugh! And Goku goes, I thought you trained to beat me. Goku punches Jiren straight in the face, sends him flying. Frieza, Jiren scatters and he craters. He's like, this can't be. And then Jiren goes 50%. Goku rushes Jiren. Bear in mind, Goku does not need to go into any form of God form or nothing like that. Ultra Instinct is his base form with his ultimate power. So Goku, yeah, you'll see. But Goku rushes Jiren. Jiren tries his best, but he can't do nothing. Goku dodges everything, and because Goku can punch just as hard as he dodges, every time Jiren throws his 5 punches, Goku makes lands like 10. And before Jiren even gets to 100%, he's already bleeding out the side of his face and his clothes is destroyed. Jiren's like, you think this is over? And he powers up to 100%, which shocks Beerus and goes, whoa, his power just has passed mine. And this is when Beerus starts to get kind of worried. Everyone looks at like Beerus like, wow, what are your universe going to do? Jiren's fire erupts even more. He breaks his physical limiter, and he goes 100% and then some. Goes into his form of Ultra Instinct. That puts him on par with Goku's ultimate Ultra Instinct form, to which he believes anyway. He rushes Goku and both of them fight, and it seems more equal. But Whis smiles at it, and what happens is Marguerite goes, "What's the matter, Whis? Why are you smiling for? You already accepted the fact that your mortal's gonna lose to mine?" Whis goes, "On the contrary, dear sister. You have no idea how powerful the mortal in my universe is." Looks right at his sister. "You should have did your homework, sister." And Vital's like, "Yeah, you opened your mouth too early, sis. You lost the bet the moment you come into it." And the other brother from Universe 9 goes, "Yeah, even I studied. And I didn't care for shit. I don't care about my universe." All the other angels talk to her. Marguerite goes, "Your arrogance is why your universe thinks they're the strongest, Marguerite." And she goes, "You'll see, Jiren trained for this." "Jiren! Don't lose to Goku! He's your enemy! He's the villain!" And he rushes at Goku. Goku goes, "I'm the villain, huh?" Jiren tries to throw hundreds of punches at Goku, but Goku reverses immediately and throws like 5 back at him, harder than all of Jiren's punches. And what happens, Goku kicks Jiren so hard he gets sent flying back again. Jiren's badly injured, and he's in his Ultra Instinct state, kind of full powered, and Goku goes, "Is this all there has to offer? Really?" Goku is really irritated by this. "I trained so long for this." At the same time though, it only means one thing. Goku powers up even more, and as Goku powers up even more, he releases his own ego. He releases his need to be the strongest, and he focuses on what he needs to do, what he needs to protect the universe, his life, his love, his world, everything. And then Goku finally succumbs to his power. He opens his eyes up, and as he does so, a bright beam of bright light explodes around him. Goku's ultimate form perfectly merged with Ultra Instinct to the point where Goku's power just became absolutely silver. His aura was pure silver, no, not blue, anything, just silver in general. He stands there, the aura bursts out. All the gods stand up to Goku. They're shuddering. They go, and Whis is like, "There we go. Goku is now revealed. Perfected, mastered Ultra Instinct." Goku stands there, and Whis goes, "He's a tier below the angels, but still, he's there, Beerus." Beerus is shocked. All the angels stand up in recognition to Goku. The Grand Priest even looks at Goku and goes, "Impressive." Goku walks over to Jiren. Jiren tries to do nothing, but he breaks his hand punching Goku's body. Goku goes, "This is what happens when you refine your strength. Being a loner and not having no trust in no one is the reason why you're here in this place losing to me. I have something to fight for, you have nothing." Goku kicks Jiren right in the head, but this time Jiren gets smashed through the pillar, and he's almost getting knocked out immediately. Jiren gets up and the pillar lands on him. He tries to push it up, but Goku smacks the pillar away with one finger, but shocks Jiren. Goku walks over and he goes, "Well?" Goku stomps on Jiren's chest. "Now tell me, what have you found in pursuit of power?" Jiren's like, "Ugh, absolutely," and he tries to power up. Goku punches Jiren straight in the face, cracking the entire arena. Everyone's watching. They're like, Kakarot's on a whole another level. Vegeta can't even believe it. Goku's not emitting no energy. This is what making Vegeta nervous, because only Whis does that. Only Whis does that. And so Goku stomps on what's it called? He easily curb stomp. Jiren. And then Goku throws him away and goes, "You're nothing without your team. Your team did much better than what you did. My team did better than what I did. But I trusted them. It's the power of Universe 7. Even though Frieza was evil, he still helped out in the beginning. That says something. The power of Universe 7. He powers up. The trust and friendship, family, unity." Goku powers up and goes, "This is what you have lost. And this is why you lose." Goku instantly flexes his ki. Jiren tries to get up, but his guard is instantly destroyed by Goku. Goku puts his hands together and time for you to go. Jiren, the Grey. Kamehameha. Boom. Shoots a white Kamehameha right at Jiren. Silver white Kamehameha. Obliterating him, not killing him. Smacking him out of the arena. And yeah, everyone else loses by Universe 7. Goku asks Zeno if he can use the Dragon Balls, Super Dragon Balls, to wish back every universe that was erased in this tournament. And so Zeno does, and all of them are brought back to life. From there, Universe 7 is the absolute winner. They go back. Zeno thanks Goku and he goes, "Hey Goku," and Goku goes, "Mate, can we be friends?" Goku goes, "Yeah, but I got things I gotta do, you know." He goes, "So what can we do then?" And at first, Beerus was really nervous, like he didn't know what to do to make up for Goku's like ignorance. But what happens is Goku goes, well, why don't you just go around the universe and visiting them, you know? Maybe we'll put all the gods of destruction into line to do their job properly. And Zeno smiles. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'll spend the millennia flying around learning all the races in every universe. It will take me a long time though, but hey, thank you, Goku. Goku shakes Zeno's hand. Goku flies Zeno around max speed and Zeno loves it. And then Goku puts Zeno down. He bows to the two guards because the guards are very cool. They go, thank you, Goku. And what happens is Zeno goes, well, Goku, thank you. I will continue on what you said. And to answer your question, Whis, yes, Goku has finally achieved it. Goku's like, question? The Grand Priest goes, yes, we know what your question was going to be asked, Whis. We knew you want to wait until after the tournament, but it's good for Goku to hear it. And Whis is like, alright, father. Yes, I want to know if Goku has now moved beyond his mortal shell. And Zeno goes, yes, Whis. Whis smiles, thank you, Lord Zeno. So Goku goes, what does that mean? He goes, you in particular, Goku, have been the first mortal to evolve into a proper god. Take solace in that. And he gives him Goku Nicholas and goes, what's this? He goes, this is for your mate. Just like how the Vegeta over there is pressing on to becoming a destroyer in his own right. He will get one as well from Beerus. And Goku's like, what am I meant to be doing with this again? Vegeta goes, idiots! He's telling you to put it around Chi-Chi's head. Once you do that, she'll gain the same immortal halo like you. Dummy. Goku's like, how did I get that? He was so small in the description. Beerus is like, you two shut up. Thank you, Grand Lord Zeno. And he goes, thank you, Lord Beerus, for your good work. I see that you found a new way to sleep, Lord Beerus. And Beerus is like, oh yeah, and goes, good. Because I don't want to destroy you anytime soon, so you better do your job. You too, there, Shin. The Grand Supreme Kai may be alive, but it's your job, not his. And so you are the Grand Supreme Kai now, so do your job, right? And he goes, right. And so they all Universe 7 leave, and they smile, they're all happy, and they go do their wonders. And all the universes change because of Universe 7. Goku and himself, he goes back to Earth. Piccolo is happy to be back, you know, all of them are just different, you know. Vegeta has gotten so accustomed to his Destroyer Key power that it's just easy for him. And around that time, Bulma had Vegeta got his immortal halo given to Bulma. You know, at first she didn't want to accept it, but she knew her husband didn't want to live alone, and so she takes the halo in a sense. Bear in mind, this is just a made-up concept. It could be just a wish that Whis does with his wand, or be used Dragon Balls. But either other way, thanks to Zeno, Goku and Vegeta have their own individual things that they can give to their wives to keep them alive. Okay, so yeah. But anyway, when everyone being back in the universe, Goku has completely changed. Out of everyone, he's still in his normal form. He can go back and forth, Ultra Instinct easy, you know. But he's completely changed, and Vegeta notices that. So is Vegeta, and so. Slowly but surely, Goku and Vegeta spend less time on Earth, but Chi-Chi and Bulma will go with them. Raditz and Nappa sense that, and they feel the shift in their friends, until the point where Vegeta tells them that he's actually moving to Lord Beerus' world, and Bulma is too. He said he's going to leave Trunks, let Trunks come back with the fourth, of course, but yes. And they understand. Goku says he's going to be doing the same too, which makes everyone sad. Chi-Chi's agreed with it. Goten and Gohan are fine. They can use Gohan can use instant transmission, so Goten can come back and forth to Earth at any time. But it's only fair because Goku's no longer a human anymore. Neither is Vegeta. They both have ascended past their physical limiters of mortality. And so what goes down that they kind of go back to they kind of live and adapt to living in Lord Beerus' world. Bulma and Chi-Chi are fine. Beerus, yeah, he'd never surround them always. But what goes down is as the situation happens, Jaco and all of them, the Galactic Patrol. They come into play. Now, bear in mind, Broly has not been found yet, okay? And they talk about how a criminal has escaped from jail and is on the rampage. Well, on the rampage is out, and they need help. Beerus comes to try and recruit the Saiyans that have won the tournament power, but he can't find them until he goes to Beerus' world. When Beerus sees Beerus sees Goku, and Goku's a mortal that has angel powers that he needs. And he sees Vegeta, the god of destruction and training. So he asks for both their help. Beerus looks at him and goes, what are you doing here anyway, little angel? And he goes, well, I'm here to learn. And Whis goes, don't worry, Lord Beerus, I got him, I'll make sure. And he goes, alright, Whis. And so what goes down is Whis, listens to his little brother's request, tells Vegeta and Goku to go on. And so they go on with Beerus to apprehend Moro. Moro is traveling the universe trying to find the Dragon Balls, and he eventually finds the Dragon Balls, he finds the planet, but before he finds it, he found Broly in them first. He found the strong power. Moro zapped all the energy off the planet of Wampa, and in exchange he saved Broly and what's his name? Paragus. And so when they get the new Namek, or when they get the Namek and try to find the Dragon Balls, Goku, Vegeta, and Meris appear. Moro sees Meris and goes, "You." But behind Goku and them is the Grand Supreme Kai. And this freaks out Moro and he goes, "Hello, you. You're alive. But," and he goes, "Yes, I'm alive." He pulls out the sword and he goes, "I'm not going to use that spell I used on you before. They used too much of my God Ki. However, you just need to be touched by this once and you're trapped in the sword forever." "Like hell am I going to be trapped in there?" It goes out, "Broly, Paragus." Well, Broly, rushes at them. And before he gets to even get to Meris was about to stun him with his gun, but Vegeta appeared and kicked Broly right in the face. Bear in mind, this is after Ultra Ego Vegeta, and he kicks Broly so hard that Broly craters. Broly tries to get up, but Vegeta decimates him. Every time Broly improves and gets stronger and stronger, he does nothing to Vegeta. Any damage he calls on Vegeta makes him stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. Until when Broly gets to his full power Akari state, Vegeta goes, he powers up a little more to his full power, well, not near his full power. He butts Broly, slams him onto the ground, puts his hand to him, and doesn't destroy him this time, but he releases a massive amount of energy, knocking Broly out. Paragus is shocked, and Vegeta stands there, goes saying, two of them. Cool. He's quite interested, to be honest. Broly's knocked out right in front of them. Paragus goes, "How did you do that, Prince Vegeta?" Vegeta goes, "I'm learning to become a god." He looks right at Moro and he goes, "You, what the hell are you doing here?" Meris goes, "He's the evil entity." And Grand Supreme Guy goes, "Yes, he needs to be stopped now." And he goes, "Kakarot." He goes, "Yes, do you feel it?" They go, "Yeah, I see it in him. He's draining the energy of the planet." And Vegeta goes, "I see it." Vegeta appears, Moro tries to pull up the energy around the planet to help him, but Vegeta goes, "Ha! Child's play," punches Moro right in the gut. He goes right through the energy like it's nothing. Moro spits out all the power he just absorbed. And Vegeta grabs him, holds him there, and Vegeta pulls out all the energy he absorbed on the planet and releases it back into the planet and universe. Vegeta slams Moro into the ground and goes, "You're nothing. You're nothing in general." Moro's team tries to fight him, even try to get the wish, but nah, Vegeta and them were there too early. Meris apprehends all the other teams, but Meris goes, he's too slow to apprehend the android that's with them. And so, he managed to get to Moro and touch Moro and copy his abilities. Moro smiles, goes, I can only do this now." He absorbs the android 7-3, I think, and he becomes, well, they're powered up Moro, but too less to his avail. Unfortunately for him, he's messing with the wrong person, and Vegeta goes, "You didn't know what I just did, didn't you?" Vegeta punches him again and forcefully transforms Moro back into who Moro is. Vegeta opens his hand and wipes out 7-3, erases him from existence. Vegeta goes, "You need to be punished, not killed." Vegeta asks the Grand Supreme Kai for the sword. Moro tries everything, but Goku instantly holds him into a key bind, locking him in place. Moro can't move. No matter how much his magic is, he tries to absorb energy, but he can't absorb nothing. Vegeta's just taking that out of him. Goku's holding him in place. And what happens is Meris and the Grand Supreme Kai watch as these two, once mortals, easily do their job, what they couldn't do. Vegeta walks over to him and goes, "I typically wouldn't do this. I would just erase you on the spot. I enjoy it now. I understand, Lord Beerus. But you need to be punished." Vegeta stabs the sword right into Moro's gut, pushes it right through. "I hope this gets through to your head, and if you ever wake up again, I will kill you." Moro looks at Vegeta. Vegeta instantly pulls the sword out. Moro turns into pure energy and he gets absorbed right into the sword. Vegeta looks at this and he goes, "The sword will stay with me and only me." And Goku goes, "Nah, give it to the Kais. They'll probably make up a myth about it later on in the future." And it makes the Grand Supreme Kai smile. Elder Kai laughs about this because Kibito and them looked at it as a sacred thing. But nah, it wasn't. And so they laugh at this idea. Moro's out. Vegeta goes, "These two Saiyans though, we'll take them with us." They grab them, they disappear. Vegeta and Goku become like the heroes of the universe, whatever, blah blah blah. The Heaters are watching this, and Granola's angry as well. And so from there, their arc will continue, but that'll be on the next part, okay, guys? Next part when it's finished. But what happens is Goku and Vegeta go back, Broly, and then bear in mind everything happened much more quicker than canon, so the heaters have enough time, Granola has enough time to continue his plot. But what goes down is they head back to Beerus' world. Vegeta gets ways to heal Broly and Paragus. They find out what happened to them, and Vegeta goes, "I'm not my father. I understand what he did was wrong, but you can't blame me, it was him. I'm sorry that happened to you. But maybe there's another way we can help." And he goes, "How, Prince Vegeta?" And he goes, "On Earth, Nappa and Kakarot's brother Raditz is there, along with their children. Earth could be a peaceful place for you to grow old and die. Help you. Even your son can learn. Me and Kakarot will always be here. The god of destruction and mortal angel, technically." This shocks Paragus. Paragus doesn't understand what to say. Broly's like enjoying drinking water and playing in Lord Beerus' world. Broly asks about his planet, but Goku goes, "It was destroyed, unfortunately." And so what goes down is Broly, after learning how to control his power with Vegeta and Goku, he goes down to Earth with Paragus. That's where they begin to settle down into their new lives with Raditz and all them. Goku and Vegeta understand what they need to accomplish. It's not that Goku's trying to be Vegeta's attendant, but Goku is just beyond his power, and Goku wants to strive to be as powerful as we if not a lot stronger. Vegeta wants to become the strongest god of destruction, and he wants to make sure that all the universe clean up all their act. And so Vegeta and Goku talk about it, and Vegeta goes, "I don't want to be the destroyer god of one universe, I want to be the destroyer god of all the other universes, Kakarot." And he goes, "Are you sure, Vegeta?" He goes, "Yeah." "Well, then I'll help you with that, Vegeta." Vegeta smiles and goes, "Alright, Kakarot." And so as they both look out into the universe and they smile, knowing what they need to do to help make their universe and other universes better, they look and they realize the future awaits. And from there, guys, I'm going to end this one off. I hope you guys like this final part one. Okay, I'll do the next part once I catch up and finish the Dragon Ball manga, what's happening right now. So I hope you guys understand, okay? But yeah, thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a good day. But as usual, guys, this is Dr. Kahu saying peace.